I'm Joanna from Jojo YogiKids. Welcome everyone to this video. I'm here to talk to you, all you parents, about breathing games for your children, how to activate the breath, and in a really fun and resourceful way using just very simple props. I'm here with my assistant Zane the Zen Bear, looking particularly zen today. He's always here with me. So welcome and hope you enjoy. First of all, I'm going to start with a very, very important prop, which is my straw. Okay, now the straw actually helps children to breathe really, really deeply and activating the diaphragm and really kind of contracting those abdominal muscles. So you could simply get a plastic straw or one of these eco straws that I've got made out of bamboo, and your child can just practice breathing in and breathing out. Okay, but we want to make that a little bit more fun. So I'm going to grab another one of my props. Some of you might have this in your bathroom cabinet. It is a cotton wool pad or a ball of cotton wool, anything nice and light. And you're going to get onto your all fours. Okay, and this is the first game that you could play, your children could play in a circle or just sitting next to each other if there's just two of them. Inhaling and then exhaling to the next person. Okay, if you don't have cotton wool, another fun thing that you could use, which is really light, is a feather. Using your inhale to pick that feather up and exhaling it to the next person. If you don't have a straw, obviously you can do this without the straw, getting on all fours as I am already, okay, and blowing the cotton wool pad to the next person. Or if you're going to use the feather, you could throw it up, either standing or sitting, just as I'm doing, okay, and using your breath to blow it to the next person as well. Okay. Another alternative for that technique is a leaf or a bunch of leaves. You can maybe clip a leaf from one of your plants, which I've done. Okay, so we're going to go back to the straw again, and I'm going to get my next very, very important prop, which is a ping pong ball. Okay, and if you don't have a ping pong ball, then you can get a piece of newspaper or magazine, scrunch it up into a ball, and pretty much create the same thing as a ping pong ball. Okay, so here you can play a game with this. Children can get into a circle and again getting on all fours, getting underneath the ping pong ball with your straw, breathing in really deeply and then exhaling it to the next person. Without the straw, you could play a game of just passing it to anyone in the circle, which you could do with a straw as well. Breathing in deeply, massive inhale, and then exhale. Okay. Another thing you can do, without having many people, you could just do it with one other person. You could have a race. Okay. So two children racing each other from one side of the room to the other side of the room. So again, either using a straw, I'm going to use a straw this time, getting underneath the ball and having a race to the other end. The next one requires a few more children actually, probably teams of 2 or 3, so probably 4 to 6 children. Really good one for a birthday party game, or if you're stuck inside in a rainy day, using old cardboard boxes. So you're going to use anything like an old shoe box, an old cardboard box. I've got a digital receiver box here, and grabbing 2 of those and using those as goals, and I'm going to call this air football, okay? So 2 goals either side, we've got 2 teams either side of the boxes, and the idea is to obviously score a goal in your teams, using the ping pong ball, not touching it, and using your breath to score that goal. Either using the straw again, or without the straw. I'm going to do it without the straw. So again, see if you can pass it to your team members in order to score the goal. So another game that you could play in pairs is the tube game, I call it, using the kitchen roll tube, or if you want to make it a little bit trickier, the loo roll tube. Using the ping pong ball or the newspaper ball, or if you don't have that, any kind of light thing that you could blow. Seeing if you can use your breath, again activating the diaphragm and those abdominal muscles, getting on your all fours, breathing in really deeply, getting under that ball and seeing if you can get it through the tube. Ah, you actually did it. Okay, I'm going to do one more huge breath and pass it the other side to the next person opposite you. This is actually a really good mindful game as well, because it requires a lot of concentration and focus to get it into that specific area through the tube. I'm just going to talk about the balloon, which is also a very important prop to have to get that breath going, and also very symbolic of what happens with your lungs when you breathe in and breathe out. So getting any kind of balloon, I've got my heart balloon here, and breathing in and seeing if you can inflate, your children can inflate the balloon. And again, very, very useful for a birthday party. I hope you enjoyed the video. Lots of ideas there for different breathing games. I hope it was useful, and I hope to see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.